Hi, my name is Dan Samochin,
My name is Daniel Nieves.
and today we're going to talk to you about how we went about validating and invalidating our assumptions for Fresh Start Sports. So first I'm just going to go over our initial validation board, starting with our initial assumptions. So the first one was that parents want a cheaper buying alternative for their sports equipment. The second was that customers want to buy insurance for their sports equipment. The third was that children quit their sports too early before the value is fulfilled. The fourth was that there would be a market interest for these rental contracts. The fifth would be that sports camps don't provide equipment for their participants. And then the sixth would be that customers will pay at least a quarter of retail for our rental contracts. So our initial customer hypothesis was that we would be targeting parents whose children quit their sports too early. So our initial problem was that recreational sports are just too expensive. So this goes on to our first riskiest assumption, and we tested all of these assumptions through passing out a survey at a local sports club and then also doing face-to-face interviews with parents. So our first riskiest assumption was that children quit their sports too early, and we pretty much found out right away that this was invalidated. Pretty much every parent said that they believed their children played their sport long enough to offset the equipment's value. So this led to our first pivot, which was that we started targeting parents who are just looking for a cheaper alternative to buying equipment. And we still had the same problem that recreational sports were just too expensive. So our new solution was that we would try to attract customers just with our lower prices. And this gave us a new riskiest assumption, which was, would there even be a market interest for these rental contracts? And this was validated. We found that over half of those surveyed said that they would be extremely interested in renting sports equipment. So this led to our updated validation board, which is that customers will pay at least a quarter of retail for their sports equipment. And this will lead us to our next pivot, which Dan will talk to you more about.
So to continue off our updated evaluation board, what we did for our second pivot was that we kept our customer hypothesis the same, which was parents looking for a cheaper equipment. Now the problem that we were facing was, will they buy insurance on that equipment? And we did a survey through face-to-face and online and found that 96% will not purchase insurance on the equipment that they will be purchasing for their children. So our solution to this problem would be to increase the rental-based price. So that invalidated our assumption of customers wanting to buy insurance on the equipment. So for our third pivot, we again kept the customer hypothesis same, which was parents looking for purchasing used equipment. Or that was our new hypothesis. We talked to parents face-to-face to figure out would they actually want to buy used equipment. And their main concerns was really, is the condition of the equipment okay, and is it clean? The way that we solved this problem was that we searched for a company that would actually cleans and conditions or repairs equipment so that you can reuse it in the future. This company has a great response from its employees and its customers. So we're planning on using that company to handle our equipment when the customers return it, and so that we can clean it and have it prepared for future customers. So this validated that parents would want to buy used equipment. And then these are the pivots that we have done so far for our validation board. Thank you.
Thank you.